Hello, I like to make today Tinkerbell Parrot Party zarina, and what we do is for this cake we use one box of chocolate cake mix. Also you can use any cake mix of your choice, of course, and we're using square baking tin. It's 20 by 20 or 19 by 19. It's just a square, does not really matter. It does not affect any of design. So it's 8 inches by 8 inches if we like to have it in inches. So basically what we do is we mix and bake according to instructions on the cake mix box. And once it's baked, it's cold, and we trim it top to level it with a serrated knife. So we place it on our cake board now, and next is to frost it. Because I have chocolate cake, I just thought I might be frosted with chocolate frosting. But as I said before, you can use any cake of your choice as well as any frosting of your choice too. So let's frost first, then we can cover with fondant or ready to roll icing. Once you finish applying frosting, next is to cover with fondant or ready to roll icing. I'm using ready to roll icing. Fondant is actually easier to use, but whatever you find it in your country would be fine. Now you can even make your own as well. Now once we take from foil our fondant, so basically we need on a working surface which is we sprinkle with powdered icing sugar to prevent sticking. So once we're done all of that, we roll into shape bigger in size. That's your cake. So what we do is next we just simply flip over on top and cover our cake, and what we do is apply a small amount of powdered icing sugar and start working from top to make it shape what you wanted to see, and nice and square. And what we do is next we trim it away all extras. I usually trim away from further from a cake to make sure we're able to bring up a little bit closer to make it more precisely. And then we just simply trim it right on the edge closer to the cake. Let's finish up. Once we finish with applying our fondant, next is to basically transfer our image. See, I took image who just cut out from a newspaper. That's what I wanted to achieve. Zarina look like that. Also, if you're able to print from internet a larger picture which is can cover 20 by 20 or 19 by 19, whatever square cake baking tin you're using, you can print exactly the same size your image. And what you do is then cut it out, apply, and go on top of it, so your whole image is done. But I just will paint by picture. And basically what we do is, it's various ways to basically apply picture on our cake. As I said before, you can print an image on exactly size to fit your cake. Then you can cut it out, make it template, place it on top, and we can basically trace it over. Or you can use a back of brush, you can use a toothpick and apply whole image. I use back of brush right now, and basically I hope you're able to see, yes, a little bit. That's what basically image I achieve right now. So we have a hairs done, main parts of eyes and clothes and a hair. And I saw, don't forget that we have some wings around here as well. And because we not be color them straight away, but we start from a face. So once we achieve this image, basically, if you're using toothpick, just be careful, make sure you not pierce actual fondant. So once we've done all that, you always start from the middle of cake, which will be face, and once you're done, you just adding it hair and the basically parts of clothes. So after we have to basically to highlight our image, we can use a packet of food decorating edible food decorating pens, which is designed for draw on especially for cakes, so we're able to eat them. Or you can use a number of different gel food coloring and apply with a very small brush on top of your image to just able to see according colors of the hair or face or clothes, to make sure you not mix them up. Probably easiest way is to use the basically some edible decorating pen. So we start from doing basically, we not be pressing too much, it's only to actually achieve to ability to see our image on our cake. So slowly, and this step as important as entire cake, because we need achieve good picture. Once our picture is done, we simply will start adding various food gel coloring. As you can see, we're almost done here, and no need to basically press too much as well. I just bring up a little bit closer to make sure you're able to see. See, as you can see, practically hair is done. So we move to next step, it's our face, and we use basically I will use today food edible decorating pens, but as I said before, and like we done in other cakes, we did use the gel food coloring and apply with very small brush. Or it just depends how good you with brush. If you're not sure, just go for sure image. Make it print whole image as a size to fit your cake. Trace it, cut it out, trace it, and then you can start basically adding it colors. Once you outline your image, that's what you will get roughly. As you can see, it's only very slight outlay. Basically, you don't need to press too much, because we all will adjust with various gel food coloring. And also, as you can see, I left it with blue. That will be actually wings of our zarina. Reason is I actually the outline was blue because part of this cake will be blue, so it's all will blend in, so that's all okay. So basically, once your image is done, next step is to start color it. We're using various gel food coloring, and for background we will use sky blue, and for wings we actually will mix it with a white gel food coloring. It comes in a kind of tall type of containers. And for the hair we're using copper, and the tiny bit of black. So we start from the face. For face we're using white gel food coloring and ivory gel food coloring, like that. It's a Wilton, and you can use AmeriColor, it's as good. So what you do is take small amount of the ivory gel food coloring and a small amount of the white gel food coloring. Next step is to blend it all together. So we take a little bit of ivory and start blending in until we see color what we really want. As you can see, it's not too bad. We just wanted to achieve skin color. Now because it's a kind of sort of fairy, we wanted to bring up a little bit pinkiness or peachiness. So what we do is we're using a creamy peach gel food color. As you can see, I apply a very small amount right here, and once we're done all face with the ivory mixed with white gel food color to create skin looking color, we add a literally miserable amount of a creamy peach gel food color to the cheeks or some areas you wanted a little bit more softer pinker. So what we do is now we start basically from the face and slowly blending in and apply, and you can see you actually happy with this color, or you want it a little bit more brighter, or you want a little bit more darker. So what we do is we just carefully applying. You really don't need much at all. A very small amount will do, because as you go you will add in it a little bit extra of white or ivory to the areas you wanted make more basically visible, or the some areas need to be more darkened. So let's apply all this color. As you can see, we apply practically on whole face already. Always start from face, because this is more difficult part always, because it's represents expressions of various things. So we need to be achieve face basically as we want to see. I saw what the same color of face we need apply of neck and chest as well. So once we're done that all, we start adding more, just a small amount. Alright, so what we do is here, so start adding some parts. As you can see, I took minuscule part of creamy peach, and we just apply a little bit on the cheeks and start blending in while it's still wet with the our skin color, basically, to achieve a little bit more peachy and creamier look of a fairy. Now let's have a look. If you see that you put too much, just like I did in a second ago, apply a little bit of white and blending in immediately, and adding it in all areas need to be a little bit more darkened or softened. Let's continue this way. Once we finish coloring face and parts of neck and the chest, as you can see, we bring up it nicely, that it's nice and soft color. Lips are pink. You can use pink edible food decorating pen, or you can use pink gel food coloring, and apply a little bit black for the parts of our corset. So once you've done all that, for the band we use royal blue, just a very small amount. You just need to apply and add white gel food coloring to shadow a little bit. So next step is we're using copper gel food coloring, which is we will apply for the hair. So you can apply it straight from the bottom or place it on your plate as well. So once you start, get firstly nice locks. Do not get worried that it does not get immediately very straight that's the way you want it. It's okay, because we get once we're done that, you do not need color whole thing in copper, because to outshadow here we do need to add a little bit of white and black gel food coloring. But for now, just apply on the locks. Make sure you're able to see where is you need to add more of white or black. On the areas need to be more be darker, and or bring up locks, you need to use white and apply on top. So what you do is keep going and keep applying that way until you color most of it, but don't color in a one just gigantic slab, otherwise you will be not able to anyhow outshadow them, because it would be difficult to bring up colors. So once you're done, add a small amount of copper everywhere, just like this, because after this we start adding white and black. Let's continue this way, and once you're done all that, use black gel food coloring and white to bring up locks lighter on top. Darker it usually goes behind neck or on some parts of locks, whereas you want them darkened. Once we finish with hair, as you can see, we add some parts of black and most of it done with copper gel food coloring. Then anywhere where you want to brighten up, just add white gel food coloring. Do not smudge too much, because you don't need it to. You just need to make nice soft locks. So what we do is next, once it's all done, we use sky blue gel food coloring, and we mix with a white gel food coloring to make it nice sky sort of color, which is we apply for wings. We let it set, and after that what we do is we draw small kind of like a round shapes on the wings. That's why we want it set. But before it's setting, we apply rest of cake with a blue, sky blue gel food coloring. If you find it's too thick, add very small amount of just simple water or a little bit of a clear alcohol or clear vanilla essence. With alcohol will be dry much faster, with water will dry a little bit slow. So let's finish with applying rest of our cake in blue. Now we finish decorating Tinkerbell Pirate Party Zarina. As you can see, once our wings are set, we just use white gel food coloring and very small brush to make sort of a design on actual the wings of a fairy. I hope you do like our creation today, Zarina. Please do ask any question if you like to do so. Everything will be in the description box as always. Thank you very much for your time with me today. I hope you do like and I hope you do try. Thank you. Bye bye. I just want to edit. I try to upload some files from a camera, but seems it's error, some sort of in the camera, and couple files is actually gone. So I like to explain that about here that we using mainly copper gel food coloring with small addition of the black gel food coloring in the areas you want to get darker, and the white gel food coloring to make brighter areas. And also with wings, we do it next. We mix white and sky blue gel food coloring to create very light sky sort of color, and paint it and let it dry, because we want to add extra texture to the wings. As you can see, it's already white sort of around here. So once it's done, apply the sky blue gel food coloring for the rest of cake and diluted it with a clear liquid like clear vodka or clear vanilla essence or water. Vodka probably better because it's dry faster. And once you're done that, and once your wings is dry, what you do is add white gel food coloring and apply with very small brush to add texture to the wings. Thank you very much for your time. Until next time, goodbye. Everything will be in the description box.